show. Hope you guys enjoyed the show yesterday. I want to welcome all my new subscribers and all the people who've never seen this show before. And if you ain't never heard of this show before, I go from 5, work my way down to number 101. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right, here we go. We got some juicy news today. Today, of course, is Friday. Showbiz Top 5, number 5, update on Rkelley. Ooh, this is going to be juicy. And of course, Showbiz Top 5, number 4, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas man. Ooh, it's getting messy down there in Dallas, Texas. You know, the man where the police officer went inside and shot him in his own apartment. It's getting messy. And of course, Showbiz Top 5, number 3, guess who's kissing and making up? Chris Brown and Wendy Williams. Not so fast. Showbiz Top 5, number 2. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Tamar Braxton. Ooh, they say that Vince is really depressed and they don't know what's going to happen to him. It's a lot going on. She was really revealing so much on Wendy the other day. We'll talk about that. Of course, number 1, breaking news. Rkelley's been accused of impregnating a 14-year-old cousin of his. This is a mess. Oh, child, let's get right to this mess. It's Friday. We finally made it. This is PT's latest entertainment news. This is breaking news. And I just talked about these two yesterday. I just talked about Rkelley and Tristan the other day. I told y'all, mark my word, before the year is over, they're not going to be together. Before the year is over, they're not going to be together. They only got a few more months, child. Yes, they may be over. It may be over before I finish this video. But listen, it's hell in paradise right now. I told y'all that boy don't want to be with her. And the family is trying to tie him down. You see, Lamar went crazy and almost died behind these damn Kardashians. So here's the latest. So the latest is she's upset because the family's upset, or more, Rkelley's upset because they say he's spending his money, too much money on his ex. His ex is named Jordan Craig. Jewels, cars, money, all kind of stuff. Yeah. And what they're trying to do now is that they're trying to get him to let the mama, they call her the manager mama, take over his finances. He said, and then he got offended. It was like, how dare y'all? You know what that is? That ain't nothing but a trap, child. Trying to set him up. That ain't nothing but a trap to set him up. If the mother takes over his finances, then you already know what it is. He's gonna go crazy like Lamar, start going to these bunny ranches and stuff like Lamar and losing his mind. You can look at them and tell it. Well, you can look at him and tell he don't want to be with her. I say that her. It's crazy. Oh, this, I'm telling y'all, just as my mama said, mark my word, Rkelley and Tristan will not be together before the year is over. Or it'll be right at the beginning of the year, they ain't going to be together. Because he's going to be trying to spend his coins, allegedly in my mind, on Miss Jordan. The ex. First of all, you ain't got no business spending no money on the ex, no way. Not even if you with somebody, you got a baby by a woman, man, I ain't judging because gays are watching my show too. You don't have no business dealing with your ex under no circumstances. Not even an ex-wife. Now, if y'all got kids together, you spending money on the child, that's different. But if this hoe, I already call him a hoe. I've always said he was a hoe. In my mind, he's a hoe. I saw the video. I saw the whole video. So this is a mess. I just talked about them the other day. Jordan Craig, she ought to be shaming herself too. If she take it from this man and they're not together, she's right in the middle of it. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. I'm gonna keep y'all posted up. It's gonna be breaking news one day. Breaking news, and you know they're gonna get it first. TMZ. And it's gonna be breaking news that they're not together no more. And then when they're not together, I'm gonna go ring the bell, and that's it. These, by the way, these are my sources coming from Los Angeles sources. They have new sources now from LA. So I'm getting the latest. Let's move on to the next. This is messy. This stuff that's going on in Dallas, where the police officer went inside and killed that man in his own apartment. Oh, Lord, this is a mess. So right after the funeral, they did a search warrant in his apartment. And child, this is what they found. This is a mess. Oh, my God. Of course, the family is saying, how dare y'all bring this up after this man's funeral. But, hey, listen. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. They made it seem like him to be the, perfect guy. But this is the stuff that they found in his apartment. But this is what I'm thinking, that she planted it in there. This is what I'm thinking. Either she planted it in there or either police officers planted it in there. This is what I'm thinking. Okay. Because I'm thinking, okay, listen, I'm going to read to you what was found in this. So how did the hell did this get in there? How did it have anything to do with him? He didn't even have anything to do with the police force. Here we go. All right. 2 fired cartridges of casings. Okay. 1 laptop computer, which that's nothing different. He could probably have like a laptop in there. 1 black backpack with police equipment and paperwork. Let me set this over here because I'm going to have to ring this bell when something juicy happens. Okay. Okay. Insulated lunchbox. Okay. 1 black ballistic vest with police markings. 2.4 grams of marijuana. That's great. What is the RFID key? Well, they found 2 of those. And 2 used packages of medical aid. Mess. Oh, Lord, this is this is sad that they would do this to this man's family. I watched the funeral yesterday, y'all. This is really getting out of hand. I don't thank you to Tara, who posted it on her her YouTube page last night. Follow her on YouTube, Tara's Inspirations. But listen, this is really, really, really beginning to get juicy and messy. I don't know. I don't know. To me, in my mind, if he have all that stuff in that apartment, either they was hanging out together, or they planted it in there. It's something ain't right. It's not adding up. It's not adding up, but I'm going to keep you guys posted. Let's move on to the next one. Well, have you heard that Wendy Williams and Chris Brown is getting back together again as friends? Not so fast. Well, the other day, Wendy Williams has always laid into Chris Brown. She lays into everybody. Hi, Wendy, I love you. Well, she lays into everybody. But anyway, child, she laid into him about this. She laid in about just pretty much anything he's done, she's went in on him. And that's what Wendy does. She does the entertainment news. Well, his ex, Neil Guzman, is wanting more money. And Wendy talked about it the other day and sided with Chris. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, sided with Chris. And Chris is like, whoa. He's like, really? What's going on? Like, she sided with me? And a lot of people said, oh, they're going to get back to Chris, going to forget Wendy, and he going to come up on the show. Nope, not too fast. Because Wendy's, Chris is saying Wendy is not to be trusted. Y'all know Wendy, it ain't that she ain't to be trusted, but Wendy she does what she do. She do what she does. She talks about the celebrities, and she gives it to you straight with no what? Chaser. So, it'll be nice if he goes on the show. It'd be nice if he went on the show, but I doubt it. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you for the latest entertainment news. That was my New York source. Let's move on. I got some LA music news. The guys called Tamar on Wendy the other day. Man, she was on there spilling the beans. She's lost a lot of weight. She looks good. She was talking about her being molested, so on and so on. Well, here's the latest with her ex-husband, Vince. Well, the latest with them two is they said he's severely depressed and really, really upset and mad, and because she just announced on Wendy the other day that she got a new man. She said, African, honey. Well, most African women don't wear wigs, so she hasn't been wearing wigs lately. So 2 and 2 go together. And they said he's depressed because they said that she was leading him on to believe that they was gonna get back together. You know how some women can be, and men too. It's on both sides. Some people try to lead you, oh, we're going to get back together, everything's cool, and it really ain't. My thing is this, if they're not happy together, they shouldn't be together. And I feel sorry for Vince. He done lost all that weight. He probably tried to lose that weight to try to stay with her, but see, even though he lost that weight, he still got all that other baggage to go with that weight loss. Because you got to have all this stuff cut off. Ooh. So, they're saying that they're really not divorced. And they're saying that she needs to really make sure that this is true, because she can't go around saying, oh, that they divorced. She needs to, the courts are saying that she needs to some kind of way pull up the paperwork. Stop saying that you're divorced and pull up the paperwork. I don't know. She could be trying to hold on in case the African don't work out. I don't know. But all I know is, child, this is a mess. She looks good, and I wish her the best. I wish Vincent the best. I hope he don't do nothing crazy, because, baby, these days, these celebrities now, they're not just celebrities, these folks are just taking themselves out of here, one after another, just one after another. The other guy that just died the other day, I can't think of his name, the white guy, this is just crazy. Anyway, let's keep Tamar and Vince in our prayers, and especially the little baby. That's what's more important than anything. He ain't that little no more. He's growing up, and he knows what's going on. All right, let's move on. That was from my LA source. This is juicy, going crazy. This is crazy. Now, when I first read this, this is breaking news. This is from my LA source. Came straight out of LA last night. Breaking news. My phone rang and I jumped up out of bed and couldn't believe it. They're saying Rkelley got a 14-year-old girl, cousin of his, pregnant. What they sent to me via the wire. They're saying that, of course, he's been accused of being everything: child predator, child pedophile, all kind of mess. And this supposedly came from his brother, Rkelley's brother, Kerry. And his brother actually did an interview, and I listened to the interview, and this is what he said. He said recently in the interview, he said that he claimed that the family had his family come over to clean his house, and Rkelley, who was 14, where Kerry is claiming the 14-year-old used to take her into the room and close the room. Then they found out later that he was having sex with her, and she had a child. And of course, no DNA test has been done or anything like that. But listen, if the mother knows that this girl had a baby by Rkelley, or the father, or anybody in the family, and they don't say anything, they are just as guilty as Rkelley is, if this is true. You know, if this is not alleged. This Rkelley stuff is really, really gone way too long. Something needs to happen. This is really sad that if this girl was 14, well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, it's alleged he was messing around with he was married to Aaliyah. Married to Aaliyah. Somewhere in that house there's some stuff going on with Rkelley. One minute you hear he likes men, and 1 minute you hear he likes girls and babies and kids, and allegedly, I don't, it's crazy. They need to really, really they need to do a DNA test on that girl, 14 years old. I don't know how old she would be now, but whatever it was. If they find out that girl was 14 and he needs to be locked up for life. And Rkelley, you watching my video, I know you're watching it because I know you saw the headline. You need to get your life right. If it's not true, say something. Stop running around, act like you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't doing nothing, say something. Do the DNA. If somebody accuses me of something, I'm going to do the DNA and show you, this ain't my damn child. Then you can't really trust DNA. Well, the DNA you can trust. But a lot of detectives I don't trust. But, if I was Rkelley, I would say something. I would just sit back and let these people say this stuff about me. You got to prove yourself. Show these people that it's a lie. Being accused of sleeping with a 14-year-old is nasty. Ugh. And your cousin on top of that. That's 2 dings. Anyway, y'all, I am done with the story. I am PT. Today is Friday. You guys have a great weekend, and thank you guys for tuning in all week. I love you so much. Please, whatever you do, like, subscribe, and comment. Like, subscribe, and comment. Share my videos. Tell everybody about the PT Showbiz Top 5 show. I have my celebrities over there in the room. They're already gone for the weekend, so I didn't say nothing to them. Then there's nobody over there, but their clothes are still here. And if you happen to be in the Cleveland, Ohio weekend this weekend, stop by and see Lunel at the Cleveland Comedy Club, which is the one and only Improv. Yes, the Improv. So stop by and see Lunel. You can get you one of these Lunel t-shirts right here. They are available. All right, guys, I'm PT. Thanks for tuning in, and the cruise is still going on. You have until October the 31st to pay your $25. If there's only 2 people in the room, all right, so don't wait too late. If you have already paid something on the cruise, you need to contact me. It's very important. And I'm sorry about last night. My live feed went out. I don't know what happened. I got good internet now, but sometimes that's just what happens. You guys take care. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.
We ain't got nothing to lose, baby, we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't got nothing to lose, baby, we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't got nothing to lose, baby, we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't got nothing to lose, baby, we ain't got nothing to lose. Silly of me to ever think that I could ever live without you. Turn up. Cause baby, we ain't got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm trying to tell you what I do.